Hey guys, welcome back to the Junk Food Zombie channel. I want to make a quick firearm safety video for you on the 4 basic firearm safety rules. Everyone should know these rules, whether you shoot every day, once in a while, or not at all. You don't like guns, you hate guns. You should know these rules. Your children, if you have them, should know these rules, because if you or your children ever come across a firearm, you'll want to know how to take care of it safely. Even if it's just in time to get, enough time to get away from it safely to somewhere where you feel safe, this is still for you. Okay, number 1, always treat all guns as if they're loaded, or all guns are loaded. Doesn't matter if they're not loaded, you want to treat them that way, because you'll treat them more carefully if you have it in your head, this gun is loaded. It'll keep you more aware of what you're doing with it, or it should keep you more aware of what you're doing with it. Rule number 2, never ever ever point the muzzle at anything you do not wish to destroy. Always keep your muzzle pointed in a safe direction. Never point it at people, at pets, at anything you don't want a hole in or dead. Don't point the muzzle in that direction. Always keep it aimed at the ground, the soft dirt, at a target, at a backstop. If you're in a house and you're cleaning guns, always point it towards something that, if the gun did go off, would cause the least amount of damage and be the safest possible place to have that muzzle pointed. Number 3, always keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Not until you get to the range, not until you get to the firing line, not until you think you're in a good place to have your finger on the trigger. You don't put your finger on that trigger until you are going to pull that trigger. Period. Super, super important. This is my carry gun. This gun is loaded. I would treat it loaded anyway. I'm keeping the muzzle pointed in a safe direction at the ground, so I'm not pointing it at me or at the camera person. It's pointed in a safe direction. I'm treating it as if it's loaded. Your trigger finger, anytime you handle this firearm, will be, as far as a handgun, will be on a frame up here, up towards the slide, on the frame. Always, always, always. If this is a rifle or a shotgun, you'll do the same thing. You can keep your finger here, but you're more likely for it to slip into the trigger guard, which you don't want. So you generally tend to want to keep it up. No matter what type of firearm it is, there's somewhere up here you can put your finger. Always keep that finger off that trigger until you have your sights on target, you're ready to fire, then you'll move your finger down to the trigger. This gun's loaded, and I'm not shooting anything, so I'm not even going to demonstrate it. Finger stays here. When you are going to pull that trigger, or press that trigger, that's when you put your finger on that trigger. Not until then. I can't stress this enough. So always up here. 4th rule, and final rule, always know your target and know your backstop, or what's behind your target. If you're out in the woods, you'll want to be shooting generally into a hill, so you know that your bullet's not flying God knows where. But you'll want to know what your target is, and you'll want to know what's behind it. Always. You don't want to be shooting at something when you're not sure what's behind it, because there could be somebody back there. There could be somebody's child or somebody's dog back there. Could be somebody's car. It doesn't matter. There might be something back there. If you don't know what's back there, don't shoot. So, to put it all together, all guns are loaded. Muzzle, always pointed in a safe direction. Trigger finger off the trigger until you are ready to shoot. Till that last second where you are going to press that trigger. And finally, know your target and know what's behind it. So these rules all work in conjunction with one another. So if you slip on one or 2 of them, the other ones will keep you in check. If you have your finger on the trigger, say you're at the range and you've got the gun pointed down range, and you absent-mindedly put your finger on the trigger, and boom, gun goes off. If you've got it pointed in a safe direction, it's going to hit the dirt, it's going to hit the backstop, nobody's going to get hurt. You'll get scared, you should get scared. Something like that should scare you. That's the type of mistake you don't want to make. But they work together so that as long as you are mindful of these rules, if you slip with 1 or 2, you should still be safe. But these are all very important, and these should be like breathing to you. These should be second nature. You should be thinking about keeping your finger off the trigger, but you shouldn't have to be thinking about it. It should be like breathing to you. So everyone, if you don't know these rules, learn them. If you don't like firearms, learn them. Teach them to your kids. Everyone should know how to be safe around firearms. at all times. They're very simple rules. There's not a lot of them, and they're common sense. Common sense isn't so common nowadays with a lot of people, but you all want to know these further along the line. But these are your basic rules that you need to know that are going to keep you safe around firearms, whether you're shooting every day or once in a while. So that's it. I will see you guys next time. Put some comments in the video. If you have any questions, ask them. I will answer. Or someone else in the comments section can help you answer. I have no problem answering questions. Any safety questions on firearms, I am more than happy to answer. Like the video, subscribe, because I'll have more stuff coming, and share this video so your other friends, even if they don't like firearms, can still learn how to be safe around them. That's all I got for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, welcome back to the Junk Food Zombie channel.
That's a great start.
That's all I got for you, and I'll see you guys next time.